Alright you guys, hey and welcome back to the Boss Babes Making Waves. I'm Kayla.
I'm Allie.
And today we're going to be talking about change, why people fear change, and what else did we say we were going to talk about? Taking chances. Yeah, so taking chances, not fearing them, and dealing with change. A lot of people really have issues with change, and I wanted to really just like touch on that. So I have a couple reasons here why people resist change. So uncertainty for everyone creates fear. No matter what you are doing, no matter what it is, the uncertainty of what is to come causes fear for a lot of people. And so it's really important to not get caught up in that fear and to kind of just let the uncertainty excite you, let your fear excite you. I wrote that on my story the other day. But I really think that it's important to not let your fear control you. And I actually just took an exam on this, so it was really like interesting to learn about and everything. But there's also, you know, when people have their self-interest threatened, that is very fearful for people. For example, let's say you are, I don't know, you're moving towns, but let's say it's not convenient for you, or, you know, what you like to do isn't really in that area. That's kind of threatening, and it kind of makes you not want to do those things. But you know, when one door closes, another door opens, so you kind of just have to like take change with open arms. It's difficult. Everyone has issues with change, and if you say you don't, you're lying.
That's so true.
Everyone has had change in their lives that they don't enjoy.
Yeah, so. And you may might enjoy change, but it's still scary. Like, I love change. Like, I just love it. Like, being in one place for too long like freaks me out. Like, I love meeting new people, but at the same time it's scary. But for me, I think that I turn the fear into excitement because there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah. Like, if you are forced to move towns, or you are forced to put yourself in an uncomfortable position, then it's going to be scary, but it can excite you. Like, that is so exciting, meeting new people and making changes, because that means new opportunity and room for growth. And you know, we love growth and we love personal development. So
we love opportunity.
Yeah, we love all of it. So, you know, like, you have to think on the positive side of things. And if you're one of those people that are super scared of change and super scared of new things, just think about what can come from it. Think about like what you need in your life, and find something in this change that will bring that to you. And it's a little bit of work, it's a little bit of searching and finding out like new things, but that's exciting. That's so exciting, and it's so scary, but think of the positives that will come out of it.
Yeah, and I have a lot of people that come to me, you know, scared of trying something new, but how do you know until you try it? You don't. Mm-hmm. And so if you never give anything a chance, or you never start something new, how do you know if you're going to be good at it or not?
Yep. And you can't be scared of the way that it's going to make you feel, because it is a blessing to be able to feel. Like, whether it's like being able to feel happy or being able to feel scared, like, feelings are scary because, you know, like, heartbreak is a bad thing. Like, well, not a bad thing, but it's scary, it's sad. No one likes it. Yeah, it's a lesson. And you never know if what you're feeling, what you're going to feel, is gonna feel bad or good, but you won't know until you try it. And what if it's the best feeling ever and the best thing you've ever done that's gonna change your life? So I feel like you just have to go for it. Just go for whatever you're scared of. Do it. I am scared of jumping out of a plane, but you know what? I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, and honestly, like, we all fear loss, of course. Like, everyone fears loss in some way, shape, or form, whether it's loss of a partner, loss of, you know, an actual person, like death. We fear death. We fear so many things, and we just can't live in constant fear.
Then you're not living. That's not living at all.
No, and that's like such a trend these days, is living in fear and not doing things like because you're scared. That's kind of like all of these horrible things happening in this world and being like, well, I'm never going to go to the movies again because I don't know if it's safe. That is living in fear. That is limiting your life and limiting what you can do in the world.
Yep.
And so,
it's just not living at all. And like I could say, like, you know, I honestly, I can't watch the news because it scares me. Like it genuinely scares me. So if I watch, I'm like, oh, I don't want to go do those things. Like I don't want to go out. And I'm like, wait, then what's the point of living? Like what's the point of doing life if I'm going to be too scared to step out of my house? There's no point. So you might as well do the things that freak you out, do the things that scare you, and it could really change your life in the best way possible.
Yeah. And another thing is having lack of control is a huge issue for so many people.
I'm one of them.
When you feel like you're not in control of a situation, you can literally go into a downward spiral. When you feel like you have lost control of something, it threatens what you're comfortable with. It takes you out of your comfort zone, and it literally makes you resist change. You won't change anything because you are scared of, you know, what you can't control. But if you can't control it, you gotta just let it happen. There's nothing you can do.
You just have to sit back and control what you can, and if you can't control it, then leave it up to the universe to do its thing, because
everything happens for a reason.
Everything seriously happens for a reason, and there's just so many examples in my life I can give of that being true, and you just have to let it happen. Just go with the flow. And I know that's hard for some people because you literally feel like you have to be in control, like you have to control it or it's all going to go wrong, but that's not true. Sometimes you're out of control because something good is coming to you, something that you never even imagined. So if it's out of your hands, let it be. Do your own thing, do what you can control, and see what comes to you, because it could be the best thing ever.
For sure. And so for, you know, the people out there that, you know, resist change, this is how to overcome that resistance. So create a trust climate. Whether you're helping someone else or whether you're helping yourself, you need to trust yourself in your decisions, and you need to trust the people around you that they're making the right decisions for you. You need to develop a plan for change. If you know it's coming, it'll be better for you. You won't resist it as much. And, you know, figure out why change is needed and how it affects you. Why do you need this change? Because you wouldn't be resisting it and it wouldn't be happening if you didn't need it. So sometimes change is needed, and you have to figure out, you know, what it is that you need to change. Let's see, another thing is, so involve people and provide support. So whether you are the support for someone else resisting change, or you're, you know, helping others, or you're helping yourself, you need to involve other people, and that will really help you. It'll make you feel better. You won't feel as alone.
I feel like the first step to doing that is to admitting that you need to change and admitting that you need help, because if you are resisting change so hard and it's affecting your life as a whole, and it's affecting you to the point where you really can't just like go do your day-to-day things, you need to be like, okay, I need help. I'm going to make a change. I'm going to allow myself to change. I'm going to allow other people to help me.
Yes.
Because if you're not doing that, then you're not ever going to change, because you're not, the first step is admitting. Like that is the first step, and like you need to take it.
And so there's stages in, you know, the change process. This is like literally like everything that I just took my exam on. It's so funny. But literally there are stages in the change process. People are going to deny it. You're going to be in denial. You're going to deny that you need to change, or you're going to do the, you know, this thing that you need to change, and you're just going to be in complete denial about it. But you got to take that with a grain of salt. You're going to experience some resistance. Totally normal. You got to kind of just get through it. You're also going to, you know, experience some exploration. You're gonna try new things. You're going to start to be more comfortable. You're going to go out and, you know, explore new places and meet new people and talk to people, which is the best thing that you can do, is talk to people. Yes. And then the last thing is commitment. You're gonna commit to that change, and you're gonna be so happy you did.
You have to stick to it though.
Yes.
You have to stick to it, and
you have to
remind yourself why you started, because that's going to help you stay committed. Because if you totally forget why you first started and you take a few steps but then you forget why you started, you're gonna end up backtracking.
Yeah.
So always have your why in mind. Your why is why you started and what's gonna keep you going.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, that's really like my kind of spiel on change. The other part, which I keep looking back at because I keep forgetting what I wanted to talk about. Okay, is taking chances. So that comes along with fearing change and, you know, taking change, but taking chances, you know, you try new things, and maybe when you take that chance, change and chance really just go hand in hand, but when you take that chance, you could literally change your entire life in that one chance.
And part of taking the chance is stepping out of your comfort zone. So taking a chance is something that you're not comfortable with, but it's going to help you grow. So taking a chance is scary, once again, obviously scary, because it's something that you're not totally comfortable with, but has the potential to change your life, once again, in the best way possible.
Literally. So I think that's it for today's episode. I really want you guys to, you know, understand that change is normal, and being afraid of change is normal. Trying new things and being scared and resisting it is normal.
Yeah.
But listen to personal development, do your research, and understand that that change could literally help you and change your entire life, and you never know what could come from it.
Exactly. And if you think that if this is speaking to you and you think that this might be you that we're talking to, like, sit down and make like a list of things that you want to improve in your life and make a change and take a chance, guys. Seriously, like, there are so many things in my life that I was like scared of. I didn't know like how to go about doing them, but I had to just be like, okay, I'm putting my foot down with myself right now, right here. And I am making a change, taking the chance to do this, and it has paid off.
It really has.
In crazy, crazy ways.
It really has. Like, I never used to, you know, accept change. I hated it. I didn't want anything to change in my life, and I started accepting it, and all of these amazing things started coming to me.
And you feel like a weight off your chest when you
100%.
when you stop like resisting change, and you stop like really hating it. You're just gonna feel lighter. Like, you're gonna feel like, okay, like maybe I can't control these certain things, but I'm gonna let them happen anyway because there's nothing I can do to stop it. So why not just go with the flow and make myself feel better?
Exactly. So thank you guys so much for tuning into our Halloween edition. Happy Halloween. And I hope this was helpful for a lot of you. If it was, please share this on Instagram, share it on Facebook.
Tag us when you share it so we can thank you.
Share this podcast with everyone you know. We can really tell when you guys do that. It shows.
It means so much to us. Like, from the bottom of our heart, like, this is something we are really passionate about. So when people share it, it makes us feel like really great.
So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we will talk to you next time.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.